Welcome back to 101 Sports. I'm now joined by Jake Sotir and Ryan Balick to play one of my favorite games here at the show, Optimist, Pessimist. So guys, I'm bringing up a few topics here. One of you has to take Optimist, one of you has to take Pessimist. I don't care what you really think, you got to do it. So Ryan, we're going to start with you. Will the Braves have the best record in the MLB this year?
I am pessimistic. I do not think the Braves, yes, they are deadly, but they already have been hurt by the injury bug. Hayward, 15-day DL. Freddie Freeman, DL. McCann, DL. They have 3 out of their 8 hitters in the starting lineup batting under 200. You tell me that's going to hold off the Nationals? Don't think so.
Okay, we know the Braves can hit. That's not a secret, and they're going to hit this season. It's the key to
they're going to hit enough to have the best record?
Yes, the key to their success is the pitching, so I am the optimist here. They lead the MLB right now in ERA and in WHIP, and they're third in opponent batting average.
Through 3 weeks.
Yeah, through 3 weeks. If that, or we're already having this conversation after 3 weeks. That's the point. If they hold up, if their pitching staff holds up, they will.
Yes, the Braves have been on fire. If the Braves pitching staff hold up, and they still have to hit, you can't just have a good pitching staff. The Nationals have a better staff and a better relief staff than the Braves. It's just a fact.
Hayward going on the 15-day DL, it says nothing for his season this year. He's going to come back. He'll be fine. They will be fine.
3 of their best players already hurt. Not looking good for the rest of the season. That's all I'm saying.
Guys, listen, I got to go with Jake right here. Listen, the injury bug hitting early is going to help for later on in the season.
I don't need that explanation.
All right, so clearly we're going to play the game and switch sides here. So the next question has to do with the Florida Marlins. Now, Florida Marlins said they want a competitive core. So, Jake, what are the chances that they stick to that and don't trade Giancarlo Stanton?
I am pessimistic because here's why. Giancarlo Stanton is the only piece they have left with any sort of value. They're going to take him
any sort of talent.
Any sort of talent. He's surrounded by nobodies. And if they want to start rebuilding, he's the person they have to let go. He's gotten off to a slow start to this season.
That's understandable.
Given that, if he has a good season up until the trade deadline, you will see them move him at the trade deadline if he's having a good season.
Mr. Optimism?
I'm going to go with optimistic. Look, the Marlins are atrocious, and they are an abomination to everything that represents baseball.
How is that
right
I can't disagree with you there.
Okay, go ahead.
The Marlins have hit 6 home runs this season, and their leading home run hitter is Justin Ruggiano with 3 home runs, and then 3 other guys have 1 home run. They need Giancarlo Stanton. This team will be the worst team in baseball ever. Their team will get kicked right out of Miami.
They will only start getting better if they
less than a couple
him.
days, less than a week.
Gentlemen. Once again, Jake, I think you just came out on the right side with this one with Pessimist. I got to go with you because, listen, that team wants to sell, and that's the only piece left to sell, so you might as well get rid of it. So, guys, listen, talking about the Anaheim Angels. Clearly not a great start, but can they turn it around and make the playoffs? And I believe, oh, yeah, you're a pessimist.
I am pessimistic. Look, I had such high expectations for the Angels, as I do every single year, and they still managed to just let me down. They have Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, Josh Hamilton, Mark Trumbo, and they have produced 19 less runs and 7 less home runs than the New York Mets. Are you kidding me? That is an absolute disgrace. The pitching staff has already been hurt. I just don't see them being better than the Athletics or the Rangers, frankly.
Sir, give me some optimism.
I'm going to be tentatively optimistic about this. The only way the Angels have a shot at making the playoffs is if their pitching staff gets better. Jared Weaver right now has a 4.91 ERA. CJ Wilson has a 4.13. That's not good enough from your top 2 guys. Their pitching staff has to get better. We know they can hit. If their pitching staff gets better, they have a shot to make the playoffs, but it's not looking good.
I was going to pick you into that last sentence. So
it's not looking good. I'm optimistic, though.
You're on the board. Nice work, buddy.
Go.
So listen, we're going to change this one last time, guys. Now, interleague play. What are the chances that the AL is going to dominate in interleague play?
No chance for me. You see the best teams in
They
Major
won
League.
last year. You got to give them some chance.
The best teams this year in the Major Leagues are from the National League. You got the Nationals, you got the Braves, you have the Giants, the Dodgers. The list goes on. The American League this year just isn't as good. It's a fact, and they're going to struggle against these National League teams that have so much power in their lineups.
Ryan, give me some AL optimism.
I agree that the National League has the best teams in the league, but you know what else they have? The worst teams in the league. They did a really good job getting rid of the Astros because they are horrible, but they still have the Miami Marlins, the Chicago Cubs, and the San Diego Padres. Hands down the 3 worst teams in baseball. Clean sweep of those teams could give the American League a little advantage and make them successful in interleague play this season.
And I know that the NL might have the better teams, but with interleague play and the DH really helping the American League here, I got to go with the American League.
The split a little 2-2 series.
It's always a factor.
I don't want anyone to go home sad, so we're going to tie, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
We'll fight for the win off air.
Yeah, off air, we'll do it.
There you go.
Guys, it was fun. It's time for us to take our last break, but when 101 returns, Joe will rejoin me here at the desk to discuss Jackie Robinson Day. Stay tuned.